GamesWeasel.com. Review.
Too Human is an action RPG with a fair few ideas thrown into the mix. In a nutshell, the game features humans fighting a war against machines, an alternate dimension in cyberspace, and Norse gods running about in human form, with technical augmentations to make them badass fighting machines. You play as the god Balder, and for the majority of the time you'll be making progress through linear levels, where the object of the game is to destroy everything that comes at you. You're almost constantly surrounded by waves of metallic creatures, and you use the right analog stick to choose which way to swing your sword and build up your combos. Build them up and you can launch more powerful attacks. The action is quick and slick, but handing fighting over to the analog stick means you can't control the camera, and frequently it tries to second guess where you want to go and what you want to attack, and it gets things horribly wrong. Sometimes it may be the reason you die, but do never fear, the game just respawns you after a 15-second animation of a Valkyrie coming to take you into the heavens. Unfortunately, this doesn't present any risk factor in the game, but you'll need it, as sometimes it's impossible to stay alive when you're jumped by about 20 angry robots at once. Occasionally you'll also enter a cyberspace woodland through some wells. Here you'll roll boulders to smash down doors or knock over trees to make bridges which will open up paths in the real world. A bit pointless, but the device does help move the story along when you meet others in that cyberspace world. So that's the action part, but what about the role playing? Well, you can choose one of 5 classes, some being just good at melee attacks, others at shooting, healing, which is a bit pointless when you respawn in the game anyway, and of course an all-rounder. You then pick up loads of items during battles which you use to better your armour and weapons. They've all got silly names too, like the Iron Fist of Striking or the Asbestos Underpants of Obedience. I made that last one up, of course. This is the first of a trilogy and it does have some interesting moments and ideas. However, it is more action than RPG and other games have done it better. Too Human gets a good 6 out of 10. You've been watching a review from GamesWeasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to GamesWeasel.com for our video podcast, GamesWeasel TV.
GamesWeasel.com.